Hello guys, it's Ciaran. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm in Ciaran's Crazy World, and in today's episode of Ciaran's Crazy World, I am joined by Chase the Panther. Hello Chase, nice to see you today. It's been a while, I feel like. Let's head off to the doghouse, and where's Chase? I thought he was following me. Hello Calamity. And there's Chase. Okay, let's head off to the doghouse and choose which dog is going to join me today. And today I'm going to be joined by... let's be joined by Leo. You can come with me today. So let's head off to where we're building today. But first I want to quickly check the egg farm because we have them new chickens in and I haven't checked it yet. Yeah, they look like they're doing amazing. Okay, so let's run off to where we're building today. And today we're building behind the bed shop finally. I know, it's been a while. This area hasn't changed much since I originally built in this area, so let's get to work on doing that. And the reason why I've chose Leo to be in this episode of Ciaran's Crazy World today is because 100 episodes ago, uh, Leo joined my team, my little group of dogs. So I thought I might as well have the Leo with us today, which I have done that for every single dog up to this episode anyway. So that's really so it's just continuing the trend. Anyway, let's get building onto this new build, which is going to be a music store, as you've probably seen in the title. So now that I've done that, I need to first let me fill that area in quick. There we go. And then I need to add 2 black blocks there. And then I'm going to build the window. So it's going to be like an L-shaped window surrounded by black and black concrete, that is. So the reason why I'm doing basically the shape of this build is going to be an M eventually, so we're going to have to work this out. So I'm going to build around the windows, and I think if I go up 2 here, 3 there, and then just go up 3 there too, and then add a few blocks there. Oh, getting a bit of lag. That's weird. That hasn't happened in a long time. I honestly thought I fixed all the lag issues. Like I got rid of a load of signs and paintings and item frames and stuff, so I'm a bit confused why that's happening. But anyway, let's put that there like so, and I need to get rid of that block because this is going to have loads of black concrete on top to make the shape. And a funny story of how I even designed this. I didn't plan on making a music store for however long because I didn't have an idea, and then I was just messing about making some pixel arts, and then realized that if you cut because I made like an infinity pixel art, if you cut it in half, it looks like an M, and I was like, oh, maybe that should be this template for the long sides of this build. So that is literally what it is. And then I just had to design the front. But yeah, let's start work on this. So I should do 1 black, 2 white, and then 1 black, and then it's going to be the window, which again I just need to mine 2 out here, 3 out even, and it's so laggy. Why is it lagging so much? But yeah, so the window's going to be here, and it's going to be similar to the front, but this time we're going to have 2 bumps, as it's slightly bigger because of the side. And then what we want to do after we've built the window is 1 black, which we've already got, 2 white, and then 1 black again. And then we're just going to copy the window pattern on this side, and that is it. It's really laggy. I'm going to have to reload the game soon, so I might do that in a second. Let me just build this window. Let's put white there, and then there should be 1 black, and we should be 3 blocks away. There we go. And then this will be the back wall here. And Chase is doing a good job on this side. Yeah, it's looking great, Chase. You just need to copy what I did on the other side, and that should help you out massively. So let me just place this window in, and yeah, blocks are disappearing, it's not helpful, so let me quickly reload the game. Okay, so I quickly reloaded the game, and it seems to be working, well, hopefully it's going to seem that it's working better. I don't know why it was lagging. It hasn't lagged until I started recording, so hopefully that's all fixed now. So let me add 3 white there, and then this will be 3 white here. There's not a window there. That's my bad, Chase. And then this will be 3 blocks here like so. 1 block there. Let me build this window. and add all the black concrete around it, and then it's 2 white, 1 black, and then it's skip the corner and then start doing this wall, which is going to be the same as the front. And you can kind of see it looks like an M. That is the inspiration for this build. Literally a half infinity sign and M's standing for music. So now I need to do this wall, which it literally is the same as the front. I just don't have a doorway, so I need to put 1 block there, and then 1 black, and then 2 there to make like what would be the window, but there's no window on the back. And then 1 white there, 1 black there. Make the window. I don't need to mind the grass for this actually, because you're not going to see underneath these blocks unless it gets blown up, which fingers crossed it will never get blown up. So let's fill all this in like so, like how I just did it on the other side. So I need to add 2 more there, and then this will be 3, and then that will be 3, and then it'll be 2, and then it'll start dropping down again. And then I just need to add black concrete on top of all of this. Did I do this side? Yeah, I did do this side. That's great. There we go. So that is the back wall done. Like that. So it is an M, it's just got some white concrete in the middle, which can't really be helped. So let's start work on this side again, and the fire station and the fire truck. I don't know if I ever found that video again. I'm going to have to try to find it. To put a link in that video. I don't even remember what video it was. I think it was the bed shop video. So I'll have to go look back at that, and hopefully, if I remember, which I'm really bad, I have a really bad memory. Short-term memory, I've got a really bad one of. Long-term, I'm great. Short-term, not so much. So if I do remember, I will put it in the link in the description. If I haven't, which I probably haven't, just leave comments down below reminding me that I need to do that, because I do want to give credit to the person that did it. I know they're a big YouTuber or something now, but still, I just still want to give credit so people know how to build it if they want to build it. So now that that's done, what I want to do is grab some quartz and birch logs. I think I want to grab, because I want to start doing the roof of the build. I already have quartz on me, that's good. So let's make a load of these slabs, and we're going to start placing these slabs on. Now, the slabs need to go 1 higher than the middle slab on the long sides, and 1 higher than the corner slabs, and then I just kind of follow the pattern round by going up half a block. So that's... Wait, actually, that is right. It's on the top half of that block, and then this should go there. Okay, yeah, I said the middle one wrong. That's my bad. It should just line up perfect. Oh, on the short side it lines up perfectly. On the long sides it won't. So let me just add 2 there and then drop down 1. And oh, that's wrong. It'll be on the top half of that block. There we go, and there we go. Now this build, I mentioned it in a previous video. I think it was when I remodeled Henry's house. I think I mentioned that I changed the build again after I already had it designed, was happy with it, then I didn't like it. That was this build. It was the roof. The roof was really plain and boring, and I didn't really like it. So I think the one I've done now is better. I don't think this is probably one of my better builds, but I do a lot prefer it. I prefer it a lot more than what it was. So yeah, and I do like the build anyway, so that's fine. Anyway, let me keep concentrating on this roof because I'm placing slabs wrong. This needs to go up again, and then we're going to start dropping down again and again, and then once more there. There we go. So it's like a little... It kind of looks like an Oreo because we're going to add some black concrete on the sides of these, and it's actually easier to place it on the bottom. I thought it would have been the other way around, but you know, let's get rid of this wood because I don't want to leave any of this here. And then, oh, okay. Chase is having a little bit of problem over here. Let me help you with this. I think you just messed up the top row a little bit. So let me just add the black blocks there, and then this is doubled up here, which shouldn't be. And then let me just pick block that. There we go. And then Yeah, double check them on that side. I should just have to do the diagonals there, add 4 blocks, and then do that across like so. There we go. And it's going to be the same over here. So this is all doubled up, and this corner shouldn't be there either. So let's do that, and then add 1 block there. That's good. 4 blocks of white, 1 block of black on the end, and then again just add all the black on top of that. And that is that done. So now I want to just place these slabs. So then that's done, and then we're almost done with the build. We just got all the rest of the roof to do. But the walls are all done now, apart from the torches. So, Chase, if you want to add the torches on, you can. Oh, he's going around adding the black concrete on. That's great. So let me just place that on there like that, and boom. Okay, the white level is done, and we will have to neaten up the roof on the inside a bit, but we'll do that in the next video. And Leo, you should be fine to join me now. So I'm going to start placing some of this black concrete up here. So it's just going to be in line with the slab. So if we just place it on the slab itself, it'll go into the actual spot I want it to be placed. And I think I may need to add a few extra blocks with this on the short side. So we'll add that before we start doing the glass feature. So let's add that there, add a few there. Let me get rid of that one because that one shouldn't be there. Place that there and there. And then these last few here, Chase is doing a really good job. Well done, Chase. And the area that's next to this, I do have plans of finishing that soon. So you will see that quite soon. I need to add a... Do I need to add a block in the corner? No, I should be fine. I think I just need to add the ones on the front. That's fine there. And then just add one there just because it's all the glass is all going to be the same level as what's on the longer sides. Oh, Leo fell off, but he's fine, so that's good. I'll heal his armor outside of the video like I do with all my dogs. But anyway, let's just add all this row of glass. So we want 1 row of white stained glass on this entire, like, up against all the black. So we're just going to add that on there. Most of the top part of this build is basically glass anyways. Basically, we're going to make a music note for this build. So I shouldn't really added all this glass here. So let me just break these two out because this is where the note's going to start. And it's the bottom of the note. And then I need to double that up there. And then I need to go 2 lower. Well, them 3 there actually. But they need to be 1 lower, don't they? So let me break them again. And then... Oh, fall down again apparently. And then add them 3 there. And then let's add 2 there. And then 1 on the end. 3 even. Okay. Most of this is going to be white stained glass now. There's just going to be 1 strip. So I need to make sure I grab enough glass to finish this off. And Leo, please be careful. I know you got wolf armor on, but you can still get severely hurt if you're too risky. Okay, so let me just start pulling this out a bit. And then, oh, there we go. Meet perfectly with Chase. That's great, Chase. Well done. And then I just need to pop these blocks in there. And add 1 there, and then we're going to have to make a diagonal pattern, so to speak, like that. And then I think it's going to curve around here a little bit. So if I just add 1 block there, and then 1 there and 1 there. There we go. And then everywhere else is going to be white stained glass. And I believe after that, this is virtually the entire build done on the outside. It looks good. I think that's right. I will double check, and if I change it, I might change it outside of the episode if I think I forgot something. I did forget to grab torches though, which is a bit silly. I might have them in a chest. Yeah, I do. That's good. And that other chest, by the way, is just all the inside stuff for the inside of the build. So let me add some torches in the middle there, just to keep the roof lit, and so you can actually see it at night. So let me add some torches there and there. I can see Leo up there. Him and Chase are having some fun. Let's add the torches there, and then a few more there, there, and I think I just need to add 1 on the back. Oh no, let's add 3 actually. Like so. And I believe that is actually the outside done. Surprisingly. I do want to see what it looks like from a higher point, but all these builds are kind of short. And that theme will probably end up staying for most of the builds in this area. So let me just pile up here. Leo won't teleport because it's a 1 block beam, which is a relief. And then let's have a look at it quick. And yeah, there it is. It looks good. You can see what I mean by it kind of looks like an Oreo. And the fireworks shop looks great. And there's a Wandering Trader on it. That's a bit bizarre. But yeah, I love it. So I think all we need to do now is add a sign. And then there's a few things I do want to show off. You can see the fire station, and you can see a load of these builds. They look really nice, and you can just about see some of the crazy land, which will be getting bigger in 2 videos time when we build another new minigame. So let's mine down here, and then I'm going to make the sign. And then the sign is just going to say any birchwood. Where is birchwood? Oh, I have it on me. There's a crafting table. So let me make a birch sign, which when I say A, it means 3, because you make 3, but I only need 1. And it's just going to be called Magic Music Store. So there's Magic Music, MUSIC, and then music again, and then store. There we go. And the Wandering Traders come to say hi, apparently. Well, that llama has anyway. Okay, that is that done. I've got some honey in this chest, so I can actually honeycomb the sign while we're here, which I end up always forgetting to bring honeycomb with me. But, you know, I actually remembered to, well, I didn't need to remember. I'm right next to the bees build. But let's empty my inventory out quick, and then I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I want to show you. So Leo, if you want to come with us, and it is going to daytime. So let's run down here, and we're going to head off towards the toy store because I want to show you some stuff. Because I've changed a few of the item frames. I've had a recent look inside the Toy Story texture pack to see if there was any new stuff I could possibly add to the store that look like toys, so I don't just have loads of repeats. And I realised there's a few things I wanted to add, so I changed the signs outside of the video. So you've got a brown egg now, you've got mushroom, bone meal, and sponge, and pufferfish. I think they're all new, and a few other things. And there's a weird piece of grass there. Let me go get rid of that. It's this one, I think. Yep, there we go. That's gone. And then I also want to show you another thing. And it's a potion shop. That sign's now pale oak, if you didn't know. R.I.P. Evan. But yeah, right behind potion shop, I've expanded a load of terrain. So I don't think I've shown this off already before, but I plan to build some builds behind here eventually, and I do have at least 1 or 2 builds designed for this area. I'm not too sure on one of them, but I'm 100% sure on the other one. And you got Zoe's little house in here. I think I might change this one day. I don't know what to, but I might change it so we can have something inside the hill. That'd be nice. And I can climb this mangrove tree and actually get a look of the world. But yeah, so I've expanded that terrain out so we could build more builds because we were slowly but surely running out of area. And the butchers and the potato shop you can see. And it's a pretty nice view from up here, to be fair. I do plan to build more builds around this area anyway. I have quite a few builds actually designed. And here's the potato shop that we built kind of recently, to be fair. So it's nice to see this too. But yeah, let's head back to the build. I don't know where Chase is, but let's run through the tree farm, because I never run through the tree farm. And let's pop up here and run back to the build, and then we'll end the music video. End the video. Sorry, I was thinking of the music store and came up with music video. Uh, anyway, so I think this is going to be the end of today's video, and we'll finish it off in the next video. So thank you all for watching this video, and bye!